cervicogenic headaches and cervicogenic dizziness. So, if you suffer from cervicogenic dizziness or cervicogenic headaches, should you skip your pillow? So, basically, should you use a pillow if you have these two problems? So, if for a busy executive mom, when you have long hours of stress at work, constantly juggling your office, your personal life, it can take a toll on your physical health, especially when it comes to your headaches and dizziness, because these are some things that can stop you right in your tracks. Now, these discomforts are not only disruptive to your daily life, but they can also affect your sleep quality, make it harder to keep up with the demands of work, life, kids, family, etc. Now, in our video today, let's explore if you should use a pillow when you have cervicogenic dizziness or dizziness that originates in your cervical spine or your neck, and cervicogenic headache, because there's a very common answer. So I have clubbed these two conditions together. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Swati. I'm an executive mom power coach. I help moms of younger kids who work in high stress executive jobs to manage their spinal, that is back and neck and nerve pain. And I do this by giving you simple exercises, some easy lifestyle modification, some tips and tricks that have helped me in my own pain journey and my adrenal fatigue journey. By that, I mean low energy levels and lack of focus, or mommy brain, as it's called. And if you have these problems with low energy levels and lack of focus, it is very difficult. I mean, take it from me, I've been there, done that. It is very, very difficult to manage your joint, spine, and nerve pain. So that's exactly what what I guide you with, because as I said, I've been there, done that, and I'm here to help you with that. So I do all of this without taking away a big chunk of your time, because hey, we are moms, we're busy people. So let's get into the topic for today, that is cervicogenic dizziness and cervicogenic headaches. Should you skip the pillow? Now, the key factor in alleviating your neck pain, cervicogenic dizziness, and cervicogenic headaches is a proper alignment of your cervical spine when you are sleeping. Because we're talking pillows, of course, we're going to talk about sleeping postures. Now, of course, I have done rather a lot of videos on sleeping postures, on pillows as well. But this one is specifically for you if you suffer from dizziness or headaches. Now, excuse me. Sorry. So, I'm sorry if I'm coughing, but that's because it's just the weather change has got me. So please pardon me. Now, the way your neck is positioned during your sleep plays a significant role in your symptoms of headache and dizziness, as well as neck pain. Now, let me just back up a little bit and talk a little bit about your dizziness or cervicogenic headache. Now, in our neck, we have seven cervical vertebrae. We have nerves that exit the cervical spine on either side, on your left and right. That's true for all the vertebrae, starting right from your hairline down to your tailbone. So, specific nerves go and supply specific parts of the body. So, for example, the nerves that exit from the upper to mid cervical spine, that is from about your hairline to the middle of your neck here. So, these around this area here, so these nerves go and supply the back of your head and into the sides, and coming in towards here, towards your TMJ or your forehead area, side of the forehead rather. So these nerves, when they're irritated, compressed due to any reason, say you have a disc bulge, you have a muscle spasm, you have stenosis, arthritis, degeneration, etc. Any of these causes, if they irritate or compress your nerves in the upper to mid cervical spine, it can lead to symptoms of headache, nausea, giddiness, dizziness, etc. Because this is a dizziness that is originating in your cervical spine, it is known as a cervicogenic dizziness or a cervical vertigo. This is very different from the vertigo that happens when you have problems with your inner ears. So, basically, I just wanted to address that, because this is the reason we're talking about neck posture. Because if you position your neck in such a way that your nerves are getting irritated, then you will have these symptoms of dizziness and headache. So, going back to what I was saying, cervicogenic headaches and dizziness can during because okay, let me just back up. So, these two symptoms often stem from a poor posture when you are sleeping. So, your sleeping posture is very important. In order to get that proper alignment during your sleeping, or during your sleeping posture, you need to use a pillow. there was an old school of thought where we were told not to use a very thick pillow and your pillow should be really thin. However, I differ from that opinion, because if you have a very thin pillow, let's look at somebody who's sleeping on their back. So my back of the head is here, my upper back is here. If you see, there is a gap between the back of my head and my upper back. If I'm sleeping on my back, my head is going to tilt back if I have no pillow or a very thin pillow. So what happens is there's a lot of pinching of the nerves at the back of my cervical spine, and that's exactly what we are trying to avoid with these dizziness and headaches. Similarly, if you're a side sleeper, if you have a very thin pillow or no pillow, the distance of the pillow should be from the tip of your shoulder to your earlobe. Now, if you have no pillow or a thin pillow, what will happen? My head will tilt on the side because there is no support. I will either sleep in this tilted position throughout the night, or I will put my hand here, which will create a lot of tension around my shoulder girdle, my neck, and my the whole cervical spine, basically. So, do you see how you need a pillow to support your neck in a neutral alignment? Now, so even if it seems logical to in some way to avoid a pillow, uh, most people with neck pain, a supportive pillow is actually very beneficial. So you should choose your pillow wisely. As I said, the thickness of the pillow, if you're a side sleeper, should be from the tip of your shoulder to your earlobe, so that your pillow is this thick. So when you're sleeping in the night on the side, so suppose I'm sleeping on my mattress here and this is my pillow, my neck stays in neutral. What that means is the point of my chin here is in line with my sternum or the breastbone here. All right, just looking at my notes, there was a couple of other points I wanted to cover. Yeah. So, well, if you are experiencing the symptoms of cervicogenic headaches or dizziness, the type of pillow that you use can have a significant difference in the symptoms, right? So, as I said before, your pillow should be thick enough to cover that distance from between the back of your head and your upper back if you're a back sleeper, and the tip of your shoulder and your earlobe if you're a side sleeper. If you're one of those who switches between the two, go for a pillow that is a contour pillow. So it has a thicker side for when you're side sleeping, and it has a thinner side for when you are back sleeping. I know it's not possible for us to wake up in the night and turn that pillow around every time, but I mean, that's the best you can do, right? So it's better than not using a pillow or using a wrong one. All right, so that was about the contour pillow. Of course, if you want to know which pillow I use and which the ones that I recommend to my clients, you can have a look at the blog that I have written on this topic. It has all the details. I will leave a link to that blog in the description of this video. If you are interested in knowing the pillow and you're watching, knowing about the pillow, and you're watching me on Instagram, just shoot me the word, message me the word pillow, and I will send it across to you. Also, in that blog that I have written on this topic, there are a couple of other things. There is a free guide where you can decide, is your neck the cause of your dizziness, or is your neck the cause of your headache? So if you're not sure if your dizziness or your headache is originating in your neck, have a look at that guide, those two guides that I have left in that blog. It is quite beneficial. Also, it has a lot of other links to a lot of other videos and blogs on neck pain, headache, dizziness, etc. Anyway, so we spoke about the height of the pillow. The other thing is, if you have a memory foam pillow or an adjustable fill pillow, now memory foam pillows, they contour to the shape of your head. So if you are the only one using that pillow, these are a good idea because they provide that consistent support once they take the shape of your head. The other one are your adjustable fill pillows. They allow you to customize the thickness and support to your comfort level. And I have seen one pillow which has like 3 layers. So if it's too thick for you, you pull out one layer, right? So you have multiple, I mean, you don't have to always go with the ones that I recommend, but there are like N number of pillows out there in the market. You could try any of them and see what works for you. And let me tell you a hack while we are here. You can use your regular pillow, roll up a bath towel longitudinally, so it's like a cylindrical shape, and then put that on the edge of your pillow. and then see if that fills the gap between the tip of your shoulder and your earlobe if you're a side sleeper, and the back of your head and your upper back if you are a back sleeper, and see if that works for you. Then you know what kind of pillow you need to go out and buy. And really, if that works for you, just use the rolled up towel and your regular pillow. You don't have to go and buy one. All right, so that was all I wanted to cover for you in today's video. If you have any questions, any comments for me, I'd be happy to help you out. Just drop them below the video and I will answer them for you. Alrighty, so don't forget to check out that blog that I have written on the same topic about cervicogenic headaches and dizziness and the use of a pillow. I will leave a link in the description of this video on Instagram. You can find it in my bio if you're watching in real time. If you're watching it anytime later, just message me the words headache, dizziness, or and pillow, and I will send it across to you. Alrighty, I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.